Hi everyone, Matt here. And last we left off, we were starting off with a trial and whatnot. So let's get into it. Hey, welcome to the trial, little there. What's your fucking? The prosecution is prepped and ready, Your Honorable Tyranny. The prosecution will not show the court that Daria John Gent stole filthy rainbow drinker contraband from the James lockers, defiled it, and acted like a degenerate criminal just in general. Prosecution will now call to stand their first witness. Whoa, slow the fuck down, Speedy McGee. You haven't given these itty-bitty lowbloods an opportunity to get word in. Oh, of course, Your Honor. How rude of me. Ha ha ha. Hey, Joe. Who you calling up as your first witness? Me? Yeah, so you deaf. Quick, you're holding up the court. This will set a whole tone of the trial. It's a big decision. Hyzius, what do you think? This is your show. My role is merely adversary. Whatever the hell. Okay, how about let's call her to stand. Tirona. Meep. Nice choice. But you promised I wouldn't have to testify. I never actually said that. Don't worry, I won't ask you anything incriminating. Empress, give me strength. Time is ticking, inches. Eek, I'll talk. Look, I'm not really comfortable doing this. I prefer to work behind the scenes, if you know what I mean. Naturally. Like the great Terralogian of the dire Empire Troll Thomas Hobbes once said teal bloods are better known, seen, or heard. Yeah. I better never... That's a different tone of voice entirely. I better never seen nor heard. That is how you know the Empire is thriving. Efficiently. Decisively. Lethally. On the back of our invisible labor. But we are not here to talk about you. We are here to talk about the unfortunate melodramatic afflictions typical of our cloistered sisters, so stay on topic. Look, I don't know what you think I saw. If you saw nothing, then you have nothing to lose by telling us the truth. Are you kidding? This is the courtroom. I have everything to lose by telling the truth. Like my life. In normal circumstances, that's true. We're running a little experiment here. An experiment? Yeah, a kinder, gentler make of trial. We're practicing a policy of innocent until proven guilty. Yes, that sounds almost blasphemous. We know how to have fun, don't we, Your Honorable Tyranny? Yeah, no need to be afraid, buddy. Come and prove your innocence. Well, you see, it was a total accident that I found the missing pages. Not that I knew the pages were missing, that is. I mean, at the time I didn't even know the Jades were carrying around a forbidden book. I thought they were arguing about some silly romance novel. Not that I overheard their argument. Not explicitly. I'm not the kind of creep who would just listen in on a private conversation on purpose or anything. I've just never seen one in real life before. I'm not a stalker. She seems so nervous. I bet she knows something important. there's a couple tools in the legislator's docket you can use for an effective trial. If the witness says something suspicious, confusing, or just plain weird, you can press them for more info. Or, if the witness makes a statement you can dispute with concrete evidence, you can present that evidence to the court. But you've got to put some thought into the evidence you're presenting. If you present something that has nothing to do with the case, you'll just piss off the court, and it won't work if you present your evidence on the wrong statement either. Mess it up too much and you'll bore his honorable tyranny and the trial gets thrown out. So if you ever get stuck, just press the hint button and I'll help you out. Well, that sounds pretty exciting. I'll give it a shot. Okay, Tirona, take it from the top. Well, you see, it was a total accident that I found the missing pages. Not that I knew the pages were missing, that is. I mean, at the time I didn't even know that the Jades were carrying a forbidden book. I thought they were arguing about some silly romance novel. Let's press on that. So you're saying that the book is forbidden. Objection! What now? It's honorable tyranny. The court would like to submit that the defense is stalling for time. This is tactic subject to immediate mistrial and potential culling under Article XVX 5 or 4 of the Intergalactic Imperial Doctrine of Eternal Protocol. Only if you get caught. I'm not stalling, I'm just still not clear on why the book is banned. I read the ripped up pages and they're not racier than the stuff my babysitter leaves lying around the house sometimes. Oh no! Dear, don't tell me you actually read excerpts of these nasty rainbow drinker fantasies. Your honorable tyranny, this is outright hearsay. This cannot be allowed to stand. Actually, according to the Article 4XX whatever numbers, Subject 4 of the Troll Magna Carta, it's absolutely permitted for anyone involved in a trial of this nature to view subversive content for purposes of legal clarification. Are you absolutely sure of that, darling? Yeah, of course I am. But I also could just be making up numbers off the top of my head and you'd never know. Like I said, it's only against the law if you get caught. That's what makes it so fun. You'll be the end of me, I swear. Not that I overheard their argument. Not explicitly. I'm not that kind of creep who would just list press. We never called you a stalker. Of course not. I just meant that a stalker is what you would call me. If it turned out I'd been doing something creepy, like following around a bunch of strangers I just met on a train. Zephyr, does she sound more nervous than usual to you? Maybe we should try presenting some evidence? Good idea, let's think carefully about this. What's something that only Jades had on them? Someone would find embarrassing to be caught with. Accident. Was it an accident? Yes? What kind of accident was it exactly? Oh my. Is this a subject we should be broaching in front of everyone? Objection! What? Honorable tyranny, the court must dispute this line of questioning on the grounds that it is both baseless and lurid. Wait. Tisk. A legislator must always ask questions with the precision of a scalpel making an incision between the optical and temporal lobes. I taught you better than this. You didn't teach me at all. Not that I knew the pages were missing. Okay, I believe I questioned everything. Right now, I'm going to save. There's something they wouldn't want to be caught with. I'd say this one. Issue Do you... You're trying to trick me. It won't work. This. Damn it. So we can't press. Okay, I'm stuck. I don't know why you're pressing on something. It's free real estate. Okay, it sounds like Tierna was stalking Jade Bloods. You just gotta figure out why. Can I present a timeline? This one. This person. Damn it. Look, I get it. They're not my type either, but Tyra, Rona and the Jade share common interests in a certain boy band. Oh my god. So I was right, damn it. I was just on the wrong thing. Take this! You know what this is. What? I have never seen anything like that before in my life. You've never seen a magazine? That's right. And there's nothing you can do to prove that I have. It's not like you can mind control me. She's obviously lying. What do I do? She just told you. Use mind control. The thing we don't have? Most legislators lack psychic powers, and we still get the job done. That's the thing. Mind control is magic. It's simply the art of using tick to trigger chemical responses in the victim's brain. The same chemicals can easily be hijacked with words instead. You figure out the motive. Now, bring home the intent. I've never seen a magazine before in my life, and there's nothing you can do to prove that I have. You can't even mind control me into saying otherwise. Face it, low blood, you've got nothing on me. She's kind of right. Unless she tells the truth, we don't have anything. We have more than you think. You talked to all these assholes before the trial, too. Use your memory. I'll bet that all of them told you something they shouldn't have. Wait! Zephros, didn't she say something before about having never seen one in real life earlier? I think it's safe to say she didn't actually mean a magazine. Is it really that unusual for jades to leave their caves? I mean, for the cloistered ones, yeah. But there are non-cloistered jades, too. So she was talking about something else. I wonder what she meant. I know exactly what she meant. This person. Damn it. Oh wait, we have to press. How is it even possible that you've never seen a magazine? Yes, now that the subject has been so disruptively slapped on the table like this, I must concur. Magazines are very common objects. I find it especially strange that a hopeful recruit to the terrible order of prospective editors is so ignorant about the history of regurgitated tree pulp media, which as we all know, was once the cornerstone of our power base. Ah, yes, I know all about the grand old days when Teal Bloods had to pulp the paper to create the historical record with our own mouths. Why are you all being so percipitivist and literal? I was obviously being facious? No. Why would you ever try to be facious in front of a room full of teals? On the stand, a flip and exaggeration can be the deciding factor in a guilty verdict. Maybe you wanna rephrase your statement? Gulp. Okay, fine. I do have some knowledge regarding the existence of magazines, but I've never seen that one. But you have seen some magazines. Are you going to ask different questions, or can I go now? Sorry, I'm just trying to establish the facts. This one has already been thoroughly established. Please let it go. There's nothing you can do to prove I have. Objection! There is something I can do. Oh no. What is that? Oh, well, did you just yell ejection without thinking what you would say first? But look, it's really fun. You can't even mind control me. You're right, I can't mind control you. But I could find someone who can use mind control. Oh damn, now it's getting spicy. You couldn't. I don't know. Can we do that? Theoretically, yes, as far as I know, it's not against protocol. Honorable tyranny? No, someone make this happen. Wait. I'm gonna overrule this one. Guys, yeah, my dear, please, this is torturing me. We were supposed to be on vacation. Yeah, we're all on an unsweet vacation on Eternia right now. You have the rest of your life to serve the Empire. Stells, why don't we just chill out and see where this goes? Oh, Charlie, as always, you're right. Your Honorable Tyranny, kindly cancel that order to requisition an immoral psychic. We will solve this mystery with nothing but wit and intuition. Heh. What did I tell you? Mind control. You know, I'm not entirely sure what just happened, but I don't think I can use that technique on Tyrona. Not the exact same technique, no. You just have to figure out what it is about that magazine that makes her tick. Sounds easier said than done. I'm going to save now. This guy. God damn it. This guy. He looks like the guy. Damn it. Okay, give me a hint. Why don't you try presenting on our statement right here? Aha. What's the holdup? Do you think I'm on the right track? I think that what's going on here is extremely obvious. Of course you do. I never had to be a legislator before. Look, think about it logically. There's only a limited number of reasons Tyrona would want the magazine. Should be easy to narrow them down. Trona was reminded of someone. Great. Who was she reminded of? Him. Lanqui. Oh, I think I get it now. I told you it was obvious. You know, don't you think Lanqui looks like one of the boys on this cover? You mean Actius? Aha, so you do know what the magazine is about. You're lying. Of course I was lying. Who doesn't know who Hatchet to dance are? Yes, have you not heard? They were only They were hatched only to dance and are very good at it. HGD is the hottest group on the planet. In fact, they're so popular that they're already been pre-approved for cushy military positions when they hit 9 sweeps so that they can continue their music careers while serving the Empire. Well, except for... Oops, I've said too much. No, you haven't. Keep going. I don't want to believe it was true, but there's a rumor that Actius is going to get pulled soon. He's been dissing Triz's selfies on Shitter, so she's going to send bots after him at their next gig. It's not fair. Is this going somewhere? It's just that... You see, Actius is my bias. Your what? He's my bias. Ah, everything is clear now. Actius is her waifu. That means that he's her favorite. Yes, I see now. Just as a warrior cannot reveal his waifu except to true comrades or true rivals, a member of the HQD battalion cannot let their bias slip accidentally. To do so would be as foolish as baring your neck to an enemy. A male jade blood. You don't see one of those every day. No, you do not. So you were following Bruna and her friends around because Than Kui looks like your favorite singer? I mean, well, only a little bit. And I was hoping to get my hands on that magazine article for my self-torture scrapbook. But I saw Linera confiscate it shortly after we boarded. I didn't want to get caught breaking into her locker. So when I saw someone smuggling paper into this load gaper, I thought, hold up. You saw who stashed the pages in the bathroom? I didn't exactly see it per se. The train was under the mountain at the time. Wait, did we go through a tunnel? If we did, I guess it must have been while we were in the first car. There were so many people I couldn't see out the windows. If that's true, then we have an exact timeline for the crime, don't we? You're right. Thank you, Tyrona. Your testimony really helped us out. In that case, can I go now? Yeah, but go along. Interesting. She was talking about your friend's party, right, Zephyros? It sounds like his party is going to be a mess. But from what I know, Temek and Krita have been up to... H2D drama is the last reason Triza would have her place raided. Well, we have to focus on the trial right now, or we're going to be stuck in this car forever. I think it's time to talk to Little Miss Camp Counselor. Well chosen. Bronya, you're up next. If that's what you want. I already told you that I won't speak against my girls. And then Kui. Yes, royalty is a laudable attribute in it. Any loyal subject of the Empire. However, in this case, silence may be more damning than any testimony you could give. What do you mean? I have in my hands a personal note scrub, which happened to be running at the precise moment that your group's adorable little schism kicked up. Wow. Your Honorable Tyranny, the prosecution would like to submit in lieu of testimony the defendant's own words. Is that allowed? In court, my dude, anything goes if it pleases the judge. Yeah, digital me entertainment globes. It's your choice, Miss Bronya. Test your wits against two completely untrained legislators participating in a farce trial, or put faith in the truth. But I warn you, the truth is a cleansing light more powerful than the sun, and I don't think you're a rainbow drinker. Nice one, Stills. I'm all Twitter-pounded. Thanks, I stole that one from you, darling. Yeah, I know. That's why it's so good. So what's it gonna be, champ? Very well, we will play the recording. Oh no, this is bad. Or is it bad? I can't tell. Hard to tell either way. Unlike the last witness, you won't be able to fluster them with incriminating evidence. Anything you present must be absolutely and without a doubt irrefutable. But everyone, just calm down. We all are calm. The only one pitching a fit here is Linera, as usual. I am not pitching a fit. I'm trying to help Bronya keep everyone in order. Linera, stop. Really. Because what it sounds like is you're kicking up a mob to get me culled. I should have known the second we were out of the cave you'd try to get me thrown off the train, you backstabbing little bitch. No one will have to throw anyone off any trains if you just tell us where the book is. I don't have to say shit about shit. Daria, please just tell us what happened to the book. If you say that you're innocent, I promise to believe you. But you have to say something. I'm not dignifying anything that comes out of that brown-noser's pathetic, ignorant gash. Linera's ignorance of gashes is, as always, what's caused this entire mess. What's that supposed to mean? And Daria, don't gang up on her. Why the fuck not? She's trying to get you to gang up on me. I didn't even want to come on this stupid field trip. Can't you see this as a There now, we've all heard it. Bronya herself, in her own words, suspected that Daria was the one who defiled the book. I think that's an oversimplification of a very complicated situation. What does Bronya think? Well, that says it all. It does sound pretty clear-cut. But it's obvious that Bronya was just trying to stop the argument at any cost. Totally, but that sort of free-form psychological analysis doesn't fly in court. Listen again, there will be a detail that stands out, I promise. Everyone just calm down. Really. I'm not objectifying anything that comes out of that brown-noser's pathetic ignorance gash. You're all awful to each other. It's because we're ever such close friends. Are you sure about that? That's just how friendship is sometimes. Is that how your best friend talks to you? Oh, well, this isn't about me, haha. But, you know, I even saw Linera and Kui holding hands a little while ago. I think there's something else here we're missing. Everyone just calm down. Wait, why did you tell Linera to stop? It's because she's got her nose permanently stuck up Bronya's nook. Yeah, I do not. And she's a dreadful liar. That's not going to serve you well off-planet, kid. That's fine. I'm never going off-planet. I plan to serve as a midwife to the Mother Grub, as is befitting a proper member of our caste. Oh, you know being a midwife isn't even fucking real. Yes, it is. Yeah, when's the last time you saw one, then? They're cloistered. We're not supposed to see them. Drown me. Is the defense going somewhere with this? Upon reflection, I guess not. Really. Wait, stop the tape. Yes? Bronya, you actually think Daria did it, didn't you? Or don't you? Congratulations, you have accurately gleaned from context where I was going with this. However, I fail to see this observation serves your case if we are all in agreement that Daria did it. Why are we wasting our time on this ridiculous charade? Oh, is the trial over already? Damn, it was just getting interesting. No! Might want to think a bit harder before pressing a statement next time, kiddo. Yeah, thanks for that well-timed advice. No problem. Not dignifying anything. Everyone just calm down. Really, I'm not dignifying anything. I'm stuck. Zephyro said he saw Linera and Kui holding hands a little while ago. which is pretty wild. You should scope out your evidence and see what lines up with illicit handholding. Hey, oh, it's this one. Nope. Okay. Handholding. Aha! The Bronya itinerary. Wait! Before continuing, I would like the court to examine Bronya's itinerary for the trip. Oh, let's see then. Objection! Your Honorable Attorney, I don't see what relevance this line of inquiry has to the case. This feels suspiciously like stalling for time. What's wrong, Stells? I thought you liked a tight itinerary. Sissy, no, don't air out our laundry like that in a public court. Keep your shirt on, babe. I meant it literally. Bronya here was the one who established the initial timeline for the case. Don't you want to make sure she's dotted all the proverbial I's and slashed all the metaphorical T's? You know I have a weakness for grammatical punctualness and, well, fastidious in general. Yeah, that's why I've carefully pressed hidden coffee rings into every notebook you own. You really know how to wrinkle my pressed collars. Love to see this kind of stuff. Please, you didn't even let me explain. If you look at the first item of the itinerary, you will find reference to the term accountability. What's an accountability? Well, that's when friends learn about being responsible together. Responsibility is she makes us hold hands every time we go anywhere together. Well, that's humiliating? Yes. If I never have to feel Linra's clammy, sweaty palm in mine again, it would be too soon. Hey! So you're saying that Linra was your accountability buddy? Unfortunately. Which would make Wanchi Daria's? Oh yes, we always have so much fun together. No, we don't. Bronya, I want to be absolutely clear on where everyone was and when. Can you tell us about your accountability system in a little more detail? Well, I don't see how it could hurt. I assure you. Assignment of accountability buddies is standard practice. Our cloister does not currently experience the kind of problems that would cause me to be suspicious of my friends. There's no special reason behind it, besides as a way to keep track of special duties. And since you asked, I can confirm that the accountability buddy pairs up on the trip were 1. Lenqui and Linra. 2. Wanchi and Daria. These were decided by Linra and I ahead of time. Have I answered all your questions? To be honest, not really. Would you mind going all over there again? Oh, of course. It would be my pleasure to waste as much of your time as possible. Wait, didn't you tell me earlier that you had a friend who was, cold? Well, yes, I suppose I did tell you that. You said it was because of this series, too. I told you that as well, yes. That was several weeks ago, however. But in my testimony, I said that we do not currently experience any problems. That would give me cause to be suspicious of my friends. Okay, but don't you think that's kind of an important detail? If you insist. Assignment of accountability buddies is standard practice. Our cloister does not currently experience the kind of problems that would cause me to be suspicious of my friends. However, several weeks ago, a friend of mine had an incident which led her to being cold. What kind of special duties? By special duties, I mean completely normal responsibilities. Like 1. Handing out the snacks. 2. Taking care of the locker key. 3. Doing bed checks. 4. Keeping track of the luggage. 5. Leading the travel games and group sing-alongs. 6. Etc. You don't trust your friends to keep track of those things on their own? Of course I do. It's just that everything is more fun if you're doing it with a buddy, even the morning chores. Since they're completely normal responsibilities, could you add them to your testimony? Certainly. There is no special reason behind it, besides a way to keep track of special duties. These responsibilities include... Yes. Let's press more, I guess. Wait! We can have travel games and group sing-alongs. Well, just the old standards, I suppose. Like drones and defects, Guess the Subversive, Long Live the Empress. We sing all imperial hymns and Eldritch Sea shanties. You do. I mostly do my nails. Even Linera spends most of her time listening to H2D these days. I like the production. This is starting to sound disconcertingly like holidays back home. Since you ask, I can confirm the accountability by pair-ups on this trip were Lanqui and Linera. Blah blah blah. Let's press. Wait, is there any significance behind the pair-ups you chose? No. What did the rest of you have to say about that? Well, objection! The rest of you are not currently on the stand. They've been interjecting the whole time and you haven't complained yet. Because it wasn't advantageous to complain until now. I'm impressed. You still got it in you after all. Must I remind you that the job of an auditor is to investigate lapses of judgment and decorum within the deepest and most secretive bowels of the Empire. We are the ones who decide the fates of legislators who lose their way. We have to be at least twice as canny, if not half as brutal. I'll have to watch my back once we're off planet. Well, not if I watch it for you, sweetheart. Wow, was that an innuendo? I knew this trial would awaken things in you. Disquash and vacillation is whack. I don't understand what any of that meant, but can we get back on track? There's no significance behind the accountability, but you pair-ups. That is all I have to say on the matter. Could you describe the incident that led your friend getting cold? I'd rather not rehash my tragic backstory. Man, the story is a huge downer. Gosh, maybe you're right. No, that's okay, bro. I'm sorry for bringing it up again. It was insensitive of me. Thank you. You're being too nice. Thanks. That wasn't a compliment, Joey. These were designed by Linera and I ahead of time. And this was found in Linera's locker. I feel like I'm onto something, but I also feel like I'm not. Let's try it. Let's work. Yes? I'm sorry, I have no idea what this is supposed to mean. Stop embarrassing yourself. Damn it. There is no special reason behind it, besides a way to keep track of special duties. I'm befuddled. This is very difficult. What's your advice? Sounds like there's an accountability pair that had access to the lockers. Key. Wait, did you say that the accountability pair-ups were responsible for taking care of the locker keys? Yes. Aha! What now? Tarana said that she saw the thief stealing into the bathroom. It says here in your itinerary that the key was with Lorena and Lanqui from 1515 to 1545. But Tarona saw the thief make off with the book while the train was going under a tunnel at 1540. So, it means that Daria had no way to get to the locker during the time frame that the book was stolen, meaning that she must be innocent. Right? That's right, isn't it? Why isn't anyone saying anything? And I must vigorously reiterate, Is that really the conclusion you've drawn from the evidence presented? With this rich tapestry of potential discretion laid bare before you, yes? Incredible. Oh, Tezias, this is exhilarating. Why didn't you tell me? The pure jolt of adrenaline that one feels when seeing a wrinkle in someone's argument and preparing to, decisively, irrecoverably, methodically iron it out. Stop drawing it out, Stells. You're making a mockery of the court. I'm not the one making a mockery of the sacred institution. Your so-called defense can't possibly be taking this seriously. Observe the condition in which the locker was discovered. The thief used force to obtain their quarry. All you've done is prove your client's guilt. What clever rhetorical feint will you whisper in your protege's ear this time, Tysius? Wonderful question. What do you have to say for yourself, my trusty protege? Well, we don't know how the locker was broken into, so we can't prove anything definitively yet. Right? Wrong. We do in fact possess the means of burglary. What do you have to say for your client now? Oh no, Joey. Maybe Daria did do it after all. No. We can't give up just like that. You know, we just met like half an hour ago. No offense, but it's weird how invested you are in this. It's not right! Tough shit. Excuse me, everyone. Why are you fighting me when I'm trying to help you? But I'm just saying this seems more like a personal problem than anything to do with me. So what if it is? I don't like this kangaroo court. I don't like seeing people getting taken advantage of for the amusement of others. I'm going to blow the case wide open and prove the truth no matter what. An admirable goal, but how do you intend to do that when the issue is so cut and dry? Sure, you don't happen to miraculously have an item in your possession that suggests another culprit. I might. I'm glad I saved. This was in Daria's bag. This was broken. But 1540 is a videotape of people using the bathroom at 1540 as the train is going beneath a tunnel. A shadowy figure sneaks into the washroom to hide the book. Okay, so it's just evidence. So I'm stuck between the drone and I'm stuck between the nail polish. Nail polish? What about this? Stop embarrassing yourself. This. How about this? What are you doing? Damn it. I didn't. This book? Maybe this will change your mind. Yawn. Son of a bitch. This. Okay, this time I have it for sure. Please, can I... Your Honorable Tyranny, no, we are not. We are not finished here, damn it. Son of a bitch. This. God damn it. Well, I went back. Oh yeah, the accountability with the locker key and the whatnot. Da da da. $15.40. Now I will save again. Yes. So it's not that, it's not that, and it's not that, and it's not that. Turns out the lock on Bronia's locker was sliced off, so this key wasn't used by the thief to steal the book. Bronia insisted on buddying everyone on trip, and Queen Linra were in charge of the locker key and the luggage. Wanchi and Daria were in charge of Group sea shanty. Yes? Nope. Ugh. Videotape. God damn it. Internet history. Anything at all, damn it. Ugh. Can't load, because then it's just all kinds of bullshit. Here, accountability buddy thing. Actually, real quick. Yes. There we go. Oh shit. Yes, it was this one. Son of a bitch. I swear. Oh goddamn it, was the locker key. Yeah, dude. We're ready for auto clickers. Ha ha ha. I love how much text is in this game, but too much text is a still thing. Missing pages? Yes. God damn it. Am I supposed to lose this one? I feel like I am, because I presented all the evidence. Basically. I presented all the evidence. There's literally nothing there. God damn it. Nail polish. Nothing! I think you might be right, buddy. Wait. A little disappointed, to be honest. Thought it'd be a better show than this. Don't... Daria, let's go. Wait! Attention, everyone. Before we do anything hasty that we might regret later, I have a few facts to point out. The lock was vandalized using a sharp cutting implement. Although this could have indeed been accomplished using the nail file found in Dario's locker, there are other items aboard this train that could achieve a similar effect. 3. For example, a bladed strife specius. 4. There's someone sitting in the gallery right now currently in the possession of such an item. 5. Do not consider all possibilities at this juncture would be irresponsible. Therefore, 6. I suggest the defense call this new witness to the stand. You mean Takiri? Takiri, this Jade Blood accuses you of committing the capital offense of analyzing a sacred historical artifact, which also happens to be a piece of subversive contraband. Do you understand the gravity of this accusation? It is a double crime. What if I did do it? What? Wild. But what? Is this a confession? We're just talking about hypotheticals here. See, the troll who committed this crime is both nimble with the blade and a true brain genius. And while I will not admit to anything that would incriminate me, based on these attributes, you are right to suspect me. Oh my god, are we really doing this? I must defend my honor. I wouldn't expect a low blood to understand. We're the same blood caste, you absolute dumbass. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. Joey's not gonna rise to some weak bait like, just try me. Let the games begin. Let's engage in a thought experiment. Let's say I did it. Let's say we're having a deeply intellectual exchange of free speech, in which the possibility of my participation in such an act would not result in prosecution. In such a model, one might say that the crime could not have been accomplished with a third-rate specialist, such as a nail file. The cut is too elegant to have been inflicted by a plebeian using a feminine grooming tool. If you are saying that this crime was indeed a feat of agility and intellect, then it must have been committed by the most cunning warrior poet on the train. In theory. I guess that's right. The current witness is obviously trolling the court. Well, yeah, aren't we, all trolls here? We sure are. Anyway, something is still bugging me. Let's go over it again, from the top, if you insist. Let's engage in a thought process. Fuck you. But why? It is the duty of a philosopher to ask questions. No, I mean, why should we guarantee that you won't get prosecuted? Promising that you won't face consequences for what you say is kind of like giving you special privileges. I didn't realize this court was being run by a bunch of CJWs. Are you seriously accusing me of high blood privilege? No, I'm accusing you of being a coward. I see that I underestimated you. But in order to defeat me in this theoretical paradigm, you must first prove that I had the motive and the means to compensate for your natural deficiencies. I will throw you a bone and admit that, in such a model, one might say that this crime could not have been accomplished with third-rate specialists such as nail file. Yes, in theory. Let's press on this one. Stop right there. You dare cut me off in the middle of a sentence? Yes, I dare. It's my right as a defensive list. No, it is extremely rude. What? I hate to break it to you, kid, but interrupting witnesses is pretty rude. Let me get this straight. Lying, murder, blackmail, blatant contempt of the court. Okay. Interrupting, definitely out of bounds? Yeah, what do you think we are? Complete monsters? Wait. Is that true? Is that not possible for the lock to have been cut by a nail file? I don't understand. Isn't this testimony in favor? He is asserting that your client could not have possibly committed the crime that she is accused of? Well, in that case, my line of inquiry benefits you, so why are you arguing? Well, that's because she loves to argue. I do not. She always picks a fight about how she doesn't want to pick fights. Are you trying to embarrass me in front of every stranger we meet on this trip? I wonder. The nail file is the best reinforced corundite slab on the market. It would be quite sufficient to cut through one of the cheap locks we use. And you're not helping. I'm not trying to. So it would be more accurate to say that it's your opinion that the lock could not have been cut by a third-rate blade like a nail file? You could say that. Your rebel tyranny, this tangent is a waste of everyone's time. Move it along. In such a model, one might say this crime could not have been accomplished with a third-rate specialist such as the nail file, in my opinion. Yes. Whatever. Wait, stop. Is this a confession? Not as such. It is a dialectical experiment. What does that even mean? It means that he is wasting the court's time. Objection, Your Honorable Tyranny. This entire digression is pointless. Back on track, girls. Let's engage in whatever the fuck. Much better. I agree. The facts don't care how you feel about them. Too elegant. In theory. Prosecution. But that in such a model. What do you have in your evidence pile that could prove this beige here nerd was lurking around jade lockers? Well, could be this, or it could very well be the internet history. This? You would make a suggestion like that, but this simple garbage has absolutely no bearing on the case at hand. Okay, so it must be this then. The missing pages. Or not. Here we have more timeline stuff. In order to defeat me in this theoretical Jim, you must first prove that I had the motive and the means to compensate for your natural deficiencies. I'll throw you a bone and admit, in such a model, one might say that crime could not be accomplished by whatever the fuck. Nail polish. No. Son of a bitch. This. This? Yes. Apparently. Objection! Here, I want you to take a look at this. It's a 1.5 injection molded whole polystyrene model of the XX1X whatever the fuck model Imperial drone last active during the Rust Blood Zombie Rebellion of the Black Age. But of course everyone knows that. I didn't. Not until you told me earlier. You never did explain what you were doing near the Jade Lockers, especially since you claim to hate Jade drama so much. Could it be that you were looking for something that belonged to you? Oh, he's beginning to sweat. I think I'm starting to get the hang of this. What are you waiting for? Swoop in for the kill. Of course, if it doesn't belong to you, you wouldn't mind if I tossed it out. Wait. Objection! Well, before you get rolling, let me save you from wasting your breath. Yes, it's very clever for you to have manufactured an anti-alibi out of thin air, but you've made one very serious logical error that I simply cannot overlook. Oh? Did you forget the basic conceit of this trial? Oh. I think I might have, actually. There's so much going on, it's getting a little hard to follow. Then let me brief you on the case so far. We are not trying to ascertain who is lurking. Blah, 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 words. We are trying to figure out who broke into Bronia's locker. Even if Tagiri is the proprietor of this disgusting nerd object, how does that give him a motive? Sweet obs from the auditor. I don't know if this sword more worth never time. Once again, we arrive at the only logical conclusion based on the evidence presented. Your client is guilty. Great. No. Now, just a minute, Stells. Give us a chance to mount a rebuttal before gloating, would you? Is that customary under this hip new trial process? I've never known you to postpone gloating under any circumstances. Of course not, but we're running a lab of sorts here. What kind of experiment would it be if we didn't test all the variables, huh? You know just how to sweet talk me. And how does His Honorable Tyranny feel about allowing the defense to mount a rebuttal? I'll allow it. One chance. Better pick carefully or it's game over, buddies. Yes, so save. Let's take another look at the evidence and see if we can figure out why Tagiri was hanging around the Jade Lockers. His fucking internet history. Because they found the book. Because... damn, I can't look at the timeline. But it's history. Think this is it? Dude, this... No. We're not take losing. Son of a bitch. Give him the toys. Who the toy? So much talking. One chance, very carefully. Blah 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 blah. So it's not his internet history. The missing pages. Yes, please. No. Fuck. If we get this wrong, then I'll feel pretty bad, yeah? But you don't really think Marvis will trap us here just because we lost a game, do you? That's really not my problem with it. Are you absolutely sure about that? No. Dear God. It's make it or break it. What was his reason for being over there? During the crime window, and Queen Lynira were in charge of the locker key and luggage, while Wanchi and Daria were in charge of group sea shanties. It's not the internet history, probably. Maybe it is. Yeah, because he overheard them originally, so they must have found the book originally, so he must have also heard that they found the book. So it must be the internet history. We doing this or what? Are you absolutely sure? Yes, please. Game over. God damn it. No, it's just help. Looks like there was a crack in the drone model that Hagiri repaired. Could be relevant. He repaired it with nail polish. Yes, it was the nail polish. Yes, I'm sure. Well, what you got for us, Joe? This! Interesting. A few years ago, I stepped on my brother's site and held and cracked the screen. There's no way I could glue it back together. But the babysitter showed us you could use clear nail polish to seal the cracks in delicate surfaces, also preventing further damage. I mean, she didn't put it like that. She explained that nitrocellulose dissolved in butyl axine would form a clear, flexible varnish over the LCD screen. You can seal hairline fractures without ruining the way something looks. Smart. Takiri has done nothing but mock Jades for their delicate behavior since this case started, so I must have known that one of them would have something like this in their locker. Compelling argument, Joe. What say the witness? I cannot confirm or deny anything. What? Oh my god. What do you mean by that? Let me explain. While the position asserts that the culprit in this case would have to possess advanced reflexes, refined instincts, and intelligence within the top percentile, you have only provided the material motive. You have yet to present a cogent psychological mode or reason to prove Miss Ursuma's accusation. Is this something we really care about? Of course. You're deeply thirsty for a glimpse into my dark and tortured soul. It actually sounds like you have a pretty good idea of where you want this to go, so why don't you just tell us? I suspected of a low IQ think blood. No sense of drama or suspense. Why would I hand you the key to my defeat? In the immortal words of the famous Christopher Petra Benter, hit me with your best shot. Well, internet search history. I have something that can prove you wanted to read fresh teeth. I have your internet history. How do you even get that? I mean, how is this going to help your case? All you're going to prove is that I'm a genius of the highest caliber who spends his days exploring literary masterworks. Reading literary masterworks? More like reading cheap explorative X-rated nonsense. I implore the court to look further at some of these searches. Female rainbow drinker, reader, quadrant, fascination, fang fandom. Bioluminescent waifu gifts, 2D animated 3D PD. Female rainbow drinker, reader hurt/comfort, Quizilla XXX suck me try. What in the fuck? Need I go further? You're making a mockery of my intellectualism. These are searches for only the most serious of scholarly works. Then, do you care to explain why you were searching for this weird stuff if not to get your rocks off? Nothing about my internet history is salacious in the least. Only a noob would call it filthy. Inevitably, I owe you no thorough explanation, for my internet searches relate to only the most sensitive of topics, a man's waifu. And if you're forcing me to reveal my waifu without consent, well, that's essentially challenging me to a duel. Unless, of course, your waifu's shit. I am proud to say that my waifu lives among the highest of echelons. Even God tier does not suffice to describe it. It's pretty clear that you didn't do it, but I'm not sure how to proceed. If we dismiss him now, Stelza might just end the trial right here and declare Daria guilty. And why not just let him dig his own grave? Because that wouldn't be right either. I don't want him getting convicted just because he's an idiot. We need to prove Daria innocent by finding the real culprit, not by throwing someone else under the bus. Interesting take. You're adding challenge variables to my theory of defensive legislationism that I hadn't even considered. They're not challenge variables. We're here to find the truth, right? Sure. The truth. The whole truth and none but the truth. Yes, exactly. And find the whole truth. Should be easy. Just prove that I never read Fresh Teeth. Right. Let's take it from the top. Nothing about my internet history because of the ripped out pages. Because if you did... Yes, he ripped out the pages. And then hid the evidence of the book. If it's not salacious, then what is it? It is dark web contraband. Text that the masses cannot handle. I am Leet Haxor, admin of hidden virtual library that hosts reams of these forbidden texts. Okay, you're trying to make it sound really cool by using all these big words and being abstract and stuff, but to me it seems like you just enjoy reading naughty novels. Plebs like you may consider it naughty, but I operate on a higher plane of existence. I understand real literature. I am an expert in all sorts of banned books, from censored cartoons to the edgiest of light novels. So, does that include Rainbow Emotion Saga? Like you knew about it before this whole train ride? Of course, what kind of elite level poetry warrior would I be if I were not aware of every single banned book that had ever been written? It seems pretty important. I think you should mention you've been reading filthy books in your testimony. It's not filthy, it's fine art. Let's press him. If you read the book, you would know what's in it, right? Indubitably. Do you think we could trick him somehow? Wow, getting a little underhanded, I see. I mean, all we have to do is prove he never read Fresh Teeth, right? So let's see if he responds to something that is clearly not from that Rainbow Drinker series. I'll just press him further. I feel like I know what I need to do, but it never hurts. Objection! Is that a threat? It would be if I considered you worthy of unleashing my blade upon. You are nothing but a squirming wriggler. Actually, I'd probably be the one dueling you. How would you like to duel? I'm pretty okay at stickball, even though sometimes I get a little wild with the Q-bat. Well, I'm sure you've amassed some physical prowess on account of your sludgy blood and the hand-to-mouth lifestyle of those in your ilk. I'm afraid an uneducated meathead such as yourself would be obliterated in a duel against me. I would not rush to such hasty provocation if I were you. My duels are duels of the mind, not muscle. Yeah, I guess I'm not that smart. Were you just talking about using your sword on me? It was a metaphor. The supreme art of war is to subdue the enemy without fighting. Control philosopher Sun Sun. I think he's scared of you. No way, that would be silly. What makes a waifu poop tier? Well, you've queried the right troll. First off, a good waifu must exist only in the two-dimensional plane. The third dimension is imperfect and will never be pure enough to sate those with high caliber tastes like me. Secondly, a good waifu possesses the demeanor of a delicate purbeast. They must attend to your every mental need without complaint or resistance. Thirdly, they have to print well on a body pillow. If they do not meet any of those requirements, they are shit tier. I'm sorry, I asked. And see you are not getting it. No, I think I get it just fine. Don't worry, your low-blood think pan simply isn't prepared for such an extremely advanced subject. Let me provide you with the quintessential example of bad waifuism, so you know what to avoid. Any member of Hatch to Dance. In fact, as a group, they stand as perhaps some of the clearest examples of what irreparably soils a waifu. What? Objection! This is absurd and I don't want to talk about boy bands. Overruled, I want to see where he going with this one. Let's start from the top. The Indigo Blood on Horse. Perhaps the most tragic of the lot. Spectral development is magnificent, and yet this is somehow his downfall. Tragic case of putting one's eggs all in one basket. There's simply nothing more to note about this person. Abysmal dancing prowess. Remedial singing ability. What? And to be honest, is what we in the business call a butterface. So if I must respectfully ask, 1. Do you have eyes? Then, the Crulian blood. Kimani. No, stop. A beautiful yet and skilled singer, I'll admit, but his waifu quotient is severely diminished by his sluttiness attribute. Kimani is simply a revolting slattern. Just from looking at him, you can tell he consorts with many more trolls than he has quadrants. The group bucket. Truly, it disgusts me to even think of this one. You're being so mean. I cannot believe this. The teal blood. Tygon. As a teal myself, I find him particularly offensive. First of all, to waste our blood, case boundless intellectual ability on being a little dancing man is a shame, no matter how impressive his steps might be. Second, I can't help but feel he is cribbing my brand by wearing that hat all the time. It's personal. Third, he never responds to my challenge to a duel. A rank coward. I think we're gonna pass out. And then there's the jade-blooded rapper, Actius. Oh no, not Actius. What can I say but those shoes? Good troll lord, those shoes. I've got to agree with him on this one. No, the first slides are dope as shit. Daria, please. Actius has the fashion sense of a dumpster goblin. And he's simply a complete dumbass. What? Will you stop trying to brag that you know him? What? Believe me, there is nothing I feel about my acquaintance with Actius that even vaguely resembles pride. Just hearing his name makes my gastric sac churn. Sorry to interrupt your little slap fight, but I believe that it is I who is conducting the vicious roast here, not you. Blah, 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 blah. My apologies. Please continue. Lastly, there is Vestry, the Olive Blood. Him, I must admit, his diminutive stature and impish demeanor, his grub-like yet seductive features, the Belial of maturity beyond his sweets. His icy mannerism that conceals a tender inner core he reveals to only his most trusted allies. Ah, were he not but in possession of one dimension too many. In the end, he too is consigned to the ranks of pig disgusting. I'm going to kill you! This is so trite. Why does this matter? Why are you all screaming? HTD are beautiful sinless idols, and I can't stand to hear this bastard talk about them this way. Their posters are all over the walls of our caverns. Probably the leading cause of fights in the cloisters. There are only so many people in the cloister to pale with you until you've got to turn to idolatry for something new, I guess. Plus, I don't have to look Actaeus in the eye every day for the next sweep after I'm done. If you ever had, you wouldn't want to. Shut the fuck up, Lanqui. Am I the only one who doesn't care about these boys? Sorry, Stealth. Can't say they're to my taste personally, but I can objectively acknowledge that HUD is a perfectly serviceable suit of waifus. Objection! No, you cannot. No, you can't object. You're on the stand. There are rules we must follow. Your Honorable Tyranny, sir, I must request we move on from this completely pointless and irrelevant tangent and get back to the trial. Wait, hold the phone. I think I want to hear more about this vestry guy. No! Okay. I believe it was this one. Yes. It was either the first one or the second one. It was the ripped out pages. Present, damn it. God damn it. Go back. Ripped out pages. You son of a bitch. Okay, let's go through the evidence one more fucking time. This. And of course, read the profane text in question. What about this? In that case, can I read you a passage from this book? Go ahead and tell me if you recognize it. This is beneath me, but I'll do it for the dramatics. Okay, here we go. The sultry, joint-legged blonde beast meandered up to her brood leader, Gungstar, her hips swaying back and forth. Her chest was covered in rainbow smears of her fresh kills, of which there were many. She dropped to her knees before him, her hands clasped in prayer, begging for redemption. Oh, my star brood, how could you abandon me like this? I must be taken on your nightly hunt, ejaculated the blonde. I must prove myself before the moon spirit, or my mate spirit, sword stain, will be cold. Sound familiar? Of course it's familiar. Obviously, this is a passage from the profane text in question. Objection! If you really knew about the rainbow emotion saga, you would have known the scene I just read was from a totally different novel. You've just been duped by Soldier Per Beast, Volume 16, Part 3. The Great Squeak Beast Hunt. Yes, Soldier Per Beast is a totally different genre, too. I think you might be lying about knowing all this cool contraband stuff. Shut your grub shoot, you quivering normie bitch! Okay. I am many things. I am handsome, I am hardcore, and I am an indescribably badass, but I am, no, liar. Alright, clap, clap, good show, guys and gals. Glad all of this is settled. Now we can all agree to get this man off the stand. Did you not hear me? I am many things, but I am no liar. I didn't claim the passage of text was from Rainbow Drinker novel. I said it was from the profane text in question. That could have meant anything. I was telling the truth. Yes, we all heard you. Now please leave before you make even a bigger fool of yourself. No, I refuse to leave. Don't you understand? I did it. I stole the book from the locker. It was the coolest thing I've ever done, and I looked like an absolute fucking badass as I stalk through the shadows and snipe the forbidden novel like the bishop. What an anti-hero thief I am! And I read it. Oh yes, I read it. Because my brain is the size of a fucking planet and both sides are in shadow. I am the dark side. I am the darkness. Oh jeez. Alright, I think we've had enough for the day. Let's end this FLARP session and are you listening to me? I said I did it. I'm guilty. Guilty! Fucking baller, my babe. This be some juicy confesh. Fine, if you're so committed to getting cold, I may have to oblige you, but since I'm so nice, I'll give you one more chance to back out before calling the case. Why would I back out? Gosh, this trial is a total bust. Hold it. There's a crucial piece of evidence that's been overlooked. Oh, I'm sorry, I must have missed something. No, it's cool, it's just some insider info I have. Take care. Would you hand me your sword? This blade is my life, my body, my soul. Yeah, just hand over my position, his honorable tyranny, to acquire it for me. I didn't want him to leave my side. Hand it over, big bud. She knows what's up. Here. Thanks. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I have before me the katana our witness claims to have used to steal the contraband item from Miss Locker. Now, pay close attention. I will draw this sword from its sheath and slice my hand off at the wrist. Surely, if the blade were sharp enough to cut metal, it would be sharp enough to cut through bone. Even with my sad little book, worm muscle supplying the force. Shing! Stop! Honeybee, what are you doing? He goes, no, you need both your hands so you can hold things. Oh, it's totally dull. Not even a paper cut. See? No matter how hard I slice myself with it, it fails to cut through even the thinnest part of my wrist. To carry this sword is nothing but a cheap knockoff. I think you got this troll. Oh, you got this at Troll Spencer's Gifts. No, there must be a mistake. Alright, somebody pull him off the stand before he has a fainting spell. You got it. Wait, but if Tagari's sword didn't cut the lock, then what did? Like I said before, this foolish diversion, we've already identified the high-quality mail file in Daria's locker. And that mail file is Daria's. Oh, alright. Tear her apart already. Now here's a gal who knows what's up. I'm calling her to a test. Oh, wait. Before Linera steps to the stand, I have something really important to say. Hello, everyone. Oh, wow, it's a little scary to be up here in front of all of you. Especially since I have a terrible dramatic secret that will challenge the whole course of this trial. Change the whole course of this trial. What sort of terrible dramatic secret, dear? It really hurts to do this. I'm close to breaking down. My blood pressure aches, and I cannot stand by and do nothing. You see, in order to protect poor sweet innocent Daria, I must present a piece of evidence that might be implicate. Implicate another one of my precious friends. I have before me Linera's secret diary. Her what now? Linera has a secret diary? Excuse me? How dare you? How did you even know about that? You always write during our lessons when you think I'm not paying attention. Anyway, contained within are detailed dates and times that prove Daria could not have stolen any part of the Rainbow Emotion Saga. Pass over the diary, sweetheart, and let the auditor scrutinize the documents. Relevant timeline starts on page 406. I've bookmarked it for you. Ah yes, I see. This is an incredibly detailed account of where each Jade Blood was during the theft. All parties are accounted for, excluding Linera, of course. Don't keep it to yourself, sis. Share the hot gossip. Of course. I will. Now, read aloud the appropriate passage concerning the accused. And then, Daria had to go tell it off to the blue blood card hit on someone. Like the slut she is. She claimed she was just getting a midday snack. For 20 old minutes? At 15:30? Someone needs to call her right. She doesn't... Who makes my tremble? I wish she'd just disappear. I wish a retrieved series of events would happen in order to excommunicate her from our commune. What's all of that? How are you making that noise with your mouth? Linra censors her diary with nail polish. That seems counterproductive. I didn't write any of that. Okay, I maybe wrote some of it. Most of it. Not all of it. This is all true. I think that it disqualifies Daria from being culprit since she was getting a snack during the theft. Yeah, sure, snack, lol. Well, this is an exciting development. Thank you very much for sharing this piece of evidence, my dear. Is there anything else you would like to present before the court? No, that's all. I hope it clears some things up. Well, this was extremely helpful. We will have to call Daria up to the stand before I can confirm or deny anything within this journal. Wait! I'd like to look at the diary before we go any further. There might be some important details inside. I want to call a recess. But we are at the most exciting part of the trial. I don't know, I could use an intermission. The anticipation gets you all looped up for the main event. Jesus. Linra's secret diary is pretty incriminating. Every single jade is accounted for during the theft, except for her. And she certainly got a motive. Probably could have broken the lock. But something doesn't feel right about this. How so? I don't know. I can't really put my finger on it. Yeah, me neither. Maybe it's because we've got nothing to X-reference. Like we are relying on this one piece of evidence alone. If this journal is the only truth you have, then you've got to believe in it. Well, what if it's not the whole truth? Then you must discover more of your truth. If something feels wrong, it is your duty to investigate further and cull your uncertainty before it grows into a monster. I see. I'd like to talk to everyone again. In that case, I think I'd like to talk to everyone. Go, you chimp. Alright, you. Wait, no, fuck. Hello, once again. What a veritable carnival of entertainment, eh? It's nothing. Following this conversation constitute a small service charge payable by post. Do I just accuse people? Oh no, please, I already did my time. You already asked me questions. We've been all the way through this. It's nothing. That's what I thought. Maybe I get them to spill something if I just accuse them outright. I think you did it. I figured you weren't as stupid as you looked, because I honestly didn't think this was possible. But here you are going above and beyond the call of duty. Yay, I have to pull out actual fucking evidence. This. Select another. Ooh, we got the diary. Secret diary. This contains detailed accounts of the comings and goings of the cloister members. Everyone's accounted for during the crime window except for Linra. Some words, one that might be construed as naughty, are blacked out with nail polish. And this is not clear nail polish, right? I think not. And this. Nothing. Nothing. Be, at Queen, you best not miss. Well, can we talk to you again? I guess that goes to show you. Damn. Well, let's just go around one more time. Hello, what you got to say? Haven't you put us through enough already? Yeah, sorry. You're right, sorry about everything. Please stop trying to make a habit of it. What is it? It's nothing. Aw, darn, I thought you wanted to chat. Hey, what do you think? Do you think we have enough to start trial? Probably, yeah. But I don't think it ever hurts to be too prepared. Hello, Marvis, what do you think? Damn, girl, you're killing it. Thank you for your kind words of wisdom. What do you think? You have to say nothing. Hello, client. What? Hello. Yes? It's nothing. So we cannot accuse her or her, which makes sense. We accuse her. Oh wait, I need to see this. That's not it. Tap dance. Alright, girl, turn it up. What about ballet? Yes. What about the bee dance? You'd rather not. What about you? What do you think? He's pissy. What about you? Sigh. What's the holdup? We don't have all day, dear. Yes, we do not. Haven't you passed through enough on me? I think you did it. What? I suppose you believe you have proof? Well, I'd say missing pages and the key. No, because the thing was sliced. The lock was sliced. Ugh. Key. Yes. This is what I get for trusting outsiders. Ronia, it wasn't personal, wasn't personal. You just shoved a bunch of worthless evidence that had nothing to do with me, claimed it meant I was guilty of stealing a book I already have access to. Wasn't personal about that. We were just... You know what? We're done. Don't talk to me. You ever heard slow to save? I'm going to look over the fucking evidence. Actually, real quick. Fortunately, you're going to have to use whatever gray matter lurks between your ears to crack this case. You will not be receiving hints until recess is good and finished. Best of luck. You don't have access to everything, and I can't even look at the evidence. Well, all of it, anyway. Well, did you want to finish the trial after all? Yes. I have no proof against anyone. Because I can't examine objects. I think I want to get on with the cross-examination, Linra. Cross-examination, Linra. Alright, it's your choice. Okay, Linra, it's your turn. Stand up and face the music. I will face absolutely nothing. I didn't take the book. I don't know how many other ways I can say it. I don't care about the rules, and if I took it, why would I draw so much attention to myself? That doesn't make any sense. I didn't want this sort of thing to happen. It's so stressful, Bronya. I didn't want there to be any sort of formal inquiry. I just wanted Daria to be punished so we could all go forward with our lives. Even if I wanted to read that horrible trash, I wouldn't steal from one of my cloister mates. I would have just gotten it for myself. Hypothetically. So therefore, I couldn't have taken it. I didn't take it, and that's all I have to say. She really isn't giving us much to work with here. Blah, blah, blah. Don't give up just yet. Sometimes, if you can't find a material contradiction, you can hit them right in the character flaws. I didn't take the book. I don't know why, Linera. I don't know why. Why, Linera? For psychology? I'm not trying to beat a dead horse, but you were really insistent on having a trial. Without you, none of this would be happening. But I didn't want this sort of thing to happen. So you admit you don't believe Daria didn't. You just want her gone. Yeah, it doesn't matter if Daria did or didn't do it. All that matters is that it wasn't me. Yeah, this is why we need a radical overhaul of the entire system. But don't mind me. Even I wanted to read that horrible trash. If you didn't steal the naughty book, then what kind of book would you steal? Oh, that is easy. Wholesome, unproblematic romances of the bosom friend genre. Bosom. You know, two girls going on mate sprint outings, holding hands, cuddling, kissing each other's faces. Oh, shut the fuck up. Like your thirsty ass reads anything other than trash tabloids. But what? That's not true at all. I never engage in it, in that sort of filth. Please, the only words you've ever read are printed on high-gloss centerfolds. Tabloids, huh? Something that is there. The quote-unquote dirty pages are ripped out of the book. And with the timeline, Bonia finds and picks up a look. Karina sees someone walking to the bathroom, and then 23 minutes later, locker break-in is discovered. Then book found in the load gaper. So what if Linera broke into the locker or whatever, took the book, ripped out the pages, put back the missing pages, then read it, and then went to the load gaper or whatever to hide the evidence? I didn't take the book. Got my attention. Oh, wise one, give me advice. You heard the girl. She'd steal a tabloid if she could get her hands on one. Exactly. Okay, so I got the one. Missing pages. Let's fucking go. Can you take a look at this for me? This isn't fair. I'm just doing what she told me to. What do you mean? Who told you? Bronya, she told us to deny it. Deny what? Everything! Damn it. Well, you think these aliens... These were in Bronya's locker. She must have ripped them out of fresh teeth so nobody could read them. And if Bronya did it, then it would be perfect reading material for Linera. Or blah blah blah, whatever. Shit sucks and it's difficult. At 1540, the train's going underneath the tunnel. And at 1540, someone sneaks into the washroom. Holy shit, it's 3 a.m. Can't wait to fucking go to sleep after this. This contains detailed accounts of the comings and goings of the cloister members. Everyone's accounted for during the crime window except Limo. Some words, ones that might be construed as naughty, are blacked out with nail polish. Nail file. No. So it's the last one. What about this one? Is that right? I present to the court this Hatched to Dance magazine that was found in the accused's locker. How dare you go through my personal belongings? We got permission from Bronya to check the lockers. Is this your magazine? Of course not. It's not like I'm obsessed with H2D or anything. So you stole this from one of your cloister mates. No, I confiscated. Is it so different, though? I think it just makes you look like a liar. How are we supposed to trust any of your testimony? What? Yeah, hit her where it hurts. Right in her flawed reasoning. I didn't take the book, but don't you get it? The fact that this sort of a thing is floating around in the cloister means that I've been right all along. Nobody here knows how to act. Someone has to help Roan. Yeah, and be the responsible one. And it certainly isn't going to be anyone who's obsessed with drooling over pop idols. I like H2D only a normal amount. I really don't think that having this magazine should count as a point against me. It should be a point against them. Because someone having this kind of contraband is absolute proof that the cloister is coming apart at the seams after all of Bronya's hard work. I knew this field trip was a bad idea. I told Bronya over and over again. Something like this was bound to happen when we're all removed from our comfort zones. I told Bronya. I told her, okay? She should have listened to me. She does seem pretty guilty, but she just keeps repeating all the same stuff over and over again. I'm not sure how to get her to actually admit to anything. You've gotta have a little more stamina than that. She'll learn just later you can go days without rest or food. Keep pushing and eventually you'll find a motive. Didn't take the book. Magazine. Over, yeah. Press. Even if you think it's for their own good, that doesn't mean going through your friend's stuff is okay. Quick sidebar. She's not my friend. Yeah, jot that down on the record. Linera sucks and I wish she'd jump off this train. Well put. You see what I'm up against every day? Not to interrupt the flow. Here, you're doing fantastic work, darling. Really on spot and not all circular in its reasoning. But I can't say I find Miss Skelby entirely out of line if this is how her fellow Jades treat her. Yeah. Stell's okay. But that doesn't really make her any less likely to have stolen the book. It just gives her motive. I know Zephyros and me are outsiders, and we only met y'all half an hour ago. But from what I've seen, I don't think it's any sort of surprise that your cloister is falling apart. None of you trust or respect each other. Why would you say that? Is that a joke? Calm down, kid. This is just how Jades are. Yes, we are absolutely and totally normal. I knew this field trip was a bad idea. Linera, you just keep implicating yourself again and again. If you wanted to prove that to Bronya that you were right all along, and all of you weren't mature enough to take a field trip together, what was to stop you from stealing the book and kickstarting this whole scenario? You've already proved that you're willing to break the rules to prove a point. You stole the magazine. Confiscated! I like this scenario. It does follow logically that, true, you make a compelling case, Miss Joey. And by that I mean you've finally come up with an explanation that is anyway plausible. Well, you're forgetting that the nail file belongs to Daria and not me, but you had the key at the time. There's still no evidence Daria didn't do it. That's the thing. You... Actually... Son of a bitch, I pressed... Hold on, pause everything. We weren't doing anything. I think I proved Daria is innocent. No, God damn it. Real quick. During the crime window, Queen and Lyra were in charge of the locker key and luggage. So, she would have the key. The question is, do I present the key or the board? I would say the key. No, I would say the board. And the key. Yes? Damn it. None of this is getting us anywhere. I've never seen any of these things you're showing me. It's the key and the board. You've seen them before, you bitch. Yeah, this is getting a little tiresome. Game over. Man. That sucks. It's not gonna send me back to where I can pick the things, right? Yes. Don't. Oh, that's fucking bullshit. But couldn't you have just taken the nail file and used it yourself, then return it to Daria's locker? Exactly! Thank you, Joe. Goddamn. Oh, don't make me laugh. Look at that manicure. This bitch has clearly never touched a nail file in her life. Are you helping her? I mean, just saying. Objection! Let the witness speak for themselves. You filthy, ignorant slore! I know how to use a nail file. Never mind. Yeah, I'm tuning out again. I told you, Bronya. I told her, okay? She should have listened to me. Wait, you told Bronya? Told Bronya what? All I want to do is help her because she's so wonderful and smart and she works so hard. She wants to think the best of everyone, even disgusting creeps who don't deserve it. She's going to be the greatest matron of our generation. Objection on the grounds that this testimony is making me sick. Did I press everything else? I did not press this one. Linera, you just keep implicating something. Oh, wise one, give me knowledge. Oh, damn, we're back on topic. Now you have to prove Daria didn't do it. You might need more than one item to do so. Okay. Yes, the nail file is hers. The question is, what exactly do I present? Because yes, the board and the key would technically prove her guilty. Technically, because she would have the key at the time. But I would also need to show the key and the nail file. Oh, wise one, give me knowledge again. Come on, this one's easy. You just gotta pull up all the evidence with timelines to prove things don't match up for Daria. Thing is, I can't look without the fucking thing presenting. I can look here. Okay, back. 1525 to 1540. And during the field trip, Pete and Linera were in charge of the locker key and luggage the entire field trip. So that would prove them guilty. Well, her guilty. Yes. First off, key. Nail file. You son of a bitch. Load the game. No, it just goes back to an impressor. It was this one. It was the whatever. Yes. So you've got a security grub feed of everyone who used the load gaper and a diary filled with the location and activities of certain individuals. Combine those two and it will clear diary's name, right? Thank you, wise one. I was stuck. Not the drone. This and this. Check these out. I see a security grub and a book, darling. I'm not really picking up what you're throwing down, as the regulars say. Okay, hold up. There's a specific section right here. Read it out loud. I don't have laser vision. Yeah, I know it, but it's just still weird. We'll brace ourselves. Daria just slipped out of the door. Bet she's just running off to hit on the blue blood like the little... Oh my goodness, I cannot read this word aloud. Let me see it then. Alright, here you go. Where is it? Alright, here we go. Like the little slut she is. I'm so sorry, Daria. I would never say that sort of thing to you. I'm a cunt. Ew. Not you, Rusty. The point is, Linera dates and timestamps her diary entries. She says Daria spent 20 minutes in the blue blood car between 15:30 and 15:50. So, Daria wasn't in the car when the book was stolen. Let me see that. Did you actually manage to prove that someone isn't guilty? Fuck me, she did. What's your opinion, sir? Are you satisfied with this intoxicating twist? Yeah, damn, this looks legit. Guess just defensive illustration bits ain't no talk after all. So we did it. I guess we did. Hold on, we still gotta punish the guilty party. This little lady right here. Wait! You proved Daria didn't do it? Great, fine, I'll just let it go. But that doesn't mean I'm guilty now. You still haven't proven anything. Darling, you've done nothing this entire trial except act extremely guilty, and no one else here has an actual motive. I'm sorry someone here needs to take the blame, and I don't see any other candidates but you. Come on, bud, we're gonna shimmy up, down to the clown car. But wait! Bronya, please tell them I didn't do anything wrong. Bronya, please. Bronya. Alright, fine. If you all care this little about me, guess this is for the best anyway. Wait, hold on. Litera's right. We haven't actually proven anything yet. Maybe we should take a bit more time to investigate a little deeper into things. Jerry, let's not push it. I know this is exhausting, but this isn't right. Nah. Trial's over. Boo, Linzra is guilty, and that's my official decree. Wait, I didn't do anything. You all know I didn't do anything. Please, someone say something. We're all friends, right? Please, help me. Bye, bitch. Kisses, XOXO. Bronya! I can't help you anymore, Linera. I'm sorry. Bronya! Come on, baby girl, it's time for Clown Town. You get to pick your favorite ride at the Dark Carnival. No! 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 Ta-ta! Nice knowing you. Not. Wow, that was way more horrifying than it had any right to be. In my opinion, it went positively swimmingly. The great legislators who came before us always say, all's well that ends well, that ends in a hasty conviction. That is what they say, right, darling? And propaganda broadcast meant for the masses, sure. The actual philosophy behind their hasty conviction is a bit more nuanced. Oh? It's the duty of a legislator to craft the truth. And lately I've been thinking that perhaps there is a different solution. Instead, one could discover the truth. But the truth is not objective if observed. So no one needs to decide the truth that takes precedence. This is the purpose of a defensive approach to legislation. However, several truths enter and duel for superiority. Joey, yes? Did this truth satisfy you? Well, yawn. I'm exhausted. Glad that one and done. You mean one and done? Nope. I meant what I said. Every word. So we did it. Scapegoat and legislated. Yay. How do you feel about this? Theseus, is this really what you wanted? Is it? Well, that didn't turn out like I thought it would. How so? I can't believe Linero stole the book just to make Daria look bad. I mean, how paid can you get? Not exactly. Huh? Come back in a sec. I'm busy writing up a debriefing for you. Go talk to the others. Gladly. Hey, you weren't in the trial at all. That was quite the show. There could be something in this radical theory of hers. Besides for the free-to-attend aspect, I personally would have charged for the whole performance. Are you kidding? The justice system isn't some silly theater production. It's for the people. And the people demand entertainment, yes? Otherwise, what's the point of making the entire spectacle public? It's hypocritical to run a circus and then forbid the audience from buying popcorn. Yeah. What do you think about it? Yeah. What do you think about it, Sword Boy? Don't talk to me. I must retreat to lick my wounds. It's profane for you to gloat over me while I do so. Hey, Bronya, what you think? It is absolutely shameful how you had to watch my cloister fall apart. However, I shouldn't feel bad about it because, 1. Linera attempted to indirectly cull one of my girls. 2. Things will be much better without someone trying to stir up discord all the time. 3. Justice was served in the end. There will be less infighting all around. I'll put on a brave face for everyone, and we will have a safe and fun Jevic week. What do you think? What do you think? Seems about right. What do you think? Just glad this is done with. Alright, I talked to everyone. Please, do you have the briefing done? Yeah, so I just finished my list of where you went wrong during the trial. Wait, what? In alphabetical order. Leonard didn't do shit. Tagari was such a tool. You shouldn't have spent so much time on him. The Chew Book thief elegantly navigated the social battlefield and avoided any detection whatsoever. Wanshi took advantage of the chaos and altered Linera's diary with nail polish to make it look like Linera tried to frame Daria, thus cementing her fate. We all took the bait and voila, his honorable tyranny put Linera on the chopping block. What? You knew what was happening the whole time and you still let us victimize an innocent person? Yeah, I guess. Put innocent in air quotes and then I'd agree with you. Tell us who really stole the book. No. Why not? Someone who deftly sidesteps the legal system like that deserves the utmost respect, and I won't out them. They drove you all like a herd of wolves. It was rad. That's really corrupt behavior for a lawyer. For all you're talking about truth and justice and stuff, why are you protecting a liar? Because the liar isn't necessarily the one that needs to be punished. The point of the law is not solely to punish the wicked, but rather to keep the tense balance of order in society. And with Linra's conviction, the order was indeed kept. Didn't you notice? A sense of relief fell over the bickering Jadebloods as she was dragged anyway. It was simply harmonious. But if I had revealed the thief, it would have been an entirely different stickball game. If the thief were someone's friend, if they were a cornerstone of the community, they were declared guilty, it'd be sheer fucking chaos. Yeah, but you're not actually presenting the truth, then. That's pretty sketchy. Linra's guilt became the truth. Bunch of truths had a smackdown in the truth arena, and the truth that mandated the most peace arose the victor. Caste drama was settled, order was maintained, and justice was served. Thus, my experiment was a smashing success. If I can recreate the scenario over and over again, maintaining order, allowing each cast to work out their issues through current dramatics, evening out the playing field for all the Hemocats, forgetting about this guilty until proven innocent garbage, I think that'd be pretty revolutionary, don't you? Thanks for gifting me a veritable boatload of evidence for my law theory, by the way. I'm totally going to ace my senior sweep legislator thesis now. You kidding me? You played us like a fiddle. Just so you could try and prove your totally messed up law theory. Things don't become true just because they don't rock the boat. But Joey, this is incredible. It could change the whole world. What? I never could have imagined in a million sweeps that the court could maintain order and solve problems. But like this? Helping lawyers? Regular steps, kiddo. Put this in place and maybe it'll grow into an actual working system one day. One where we maybe won't have to help liars either. Thanks again for helping to plant this seed of justice. Even though you won't get to reap what you've sown. That was kind of... Did I fuck up? I must have, right? Because the sword guy used the nail polish to fix his thing or whatever. And then Zephyros broke it. But was the nail polish clear or was it black? Because if it... Yeah... Man, I really hope we didn't fuck up. I never got to see what was in these. Oh god, we're going to a famous looking, or like a classy looking one next. Well, that'll be all for this time, everyone. On HiveSwap Act 2. In the next episode, we will hopefully get to the front of the train. Anyways, that'll be all for this time. Like I said, like the video if you like it, subscribe if you like the content. Have a good day and do what you do best.